Hey guys, Luke here, and I'm here to preview round 11 of the 2015 NRL Premiership. Now this should be a lot quicker video compared to normal weeks, as we got New South Wales and Queensland taking on State of Origin this week, so a lot of teams have got buys, and those include the Dragons, the Warriors, Roosters, Sharks, Sea Eagles, Storm, Panthers and Titans. Now for some sides those come at great times, others not so much. But let's get into the games that the team's actually going to play with, the important ones for this week. So Rabbitohs take on the Eels first up. So looking at the side, Rabbitohs side not very impressive to me, but we do get a chance to see Alex Johnston stepping in at fullback for the first time. Maybe not for the first time. He probably played there last time, or maybe Merritt played there last time when Origin came around. But yeah, he hasn't played there very often. It's good to see. Good to see how he goes, and I suppose for maybe Eels fans or Roosters fans or wherever he may end up, they'll be looking with a keen eye to see how he goes. In other news for their team, I'd say Chris McQueen or someone will have a big game, considering they missed out on selection for Queensland. I think Aaron Graves looks pretty good on the wing so far. Also, Sutton and Keary, not the best halves pairing, but probably get the job done. I still don't know what to go for. Obviously, he's playing with an injury. I don't think there's any way McInnes is actually looked at as the better hooker at the Rabbitohs. I think Isaac Liu's got an injury. In saying that though, should be back. He should be back to full fitness pretty soon, surely. Like the Eel side, obviously now they're even weaker, losing Hopewadi, but I think that's the only loss. In saying that though, the team just isn't very good. It's a hard one to pick because I don't think the Rabbitohs look very good, but either do Eels. Although Eels have, had a lot less shifting around and that sort of stuff. So I think I might go Eels in this one, 1 to 12, just due to the fact that they haven't had as much shifting around with all the positions and that sort of stuff, like the Rabbitohs have. And also, I'll say 1 to 12 because it'll be probably pretty close. The next game is the Tigers and the Cowboys. So Tigers lineup missing Robbie Farah, but he happens to be the best player. Dean Hallertau moving to hooker, who I believe is also captaining for the very first time in his career, so congratulations to Dean Hallertau. Saying that, but Tigers, although they're only missing Farah, he's their most important player by far, and I think him going out will sort of do a domino effect onto Brooks and Moses and all that sort of stuff. Tedesco, all the young, well, pretty much they're a young side, very inexperienced, and yeah, I just can't see it working out well for the Tigers. Although in saying that, Cowboys are going to be even worse state. You'd think Lachlan Coote's going to be left with doing a lot of work there, as well as Granville and that sort of stuff. Thankfully for Cowboys, they've got Louis, who can sort of come and do the job. Ray Thompson as well, who's already named. Michael Morgan named in the side, but I think he's out already. So yeah, I assume Robert Lewis, someone will just come straight in. So they've got a capable halves pairing, just more so that they've just been thrown together, really. But I think they've got enough to sort of just overcome this, and I think Cowboys will still win. Yeah, I think they just got enough quality around all those other players to sort of overcome them, whereas Tigers have still got a load of young players who sort of rely on Farah a lot. Not saying that they don't rely on Thurston a lot at the Cowboys, and Morgan as well, but yeah, I just think Ben Hannah and all that sort of stuff, they've got enough experience there to overcome that. So I will say 13 plus for the Cowboys. Although it could easily be Tigers 13 plus, easily Moses, Brooks, and could just turn it on. Who knows? Next game is the Raiders taking on the Bulldogs, which I'm pretty keen for. Raiders side, no one is selected for Origin, so they've got that working for them. Blake Austin in great form. Parley's been pretty good. Hodgson, they got a lot of players. Jack White's been great this season. A lot of informed players, whereas Bulldogs on the other hand haven't been too great. Although I will say, as a Bulldog supporter, I think the best thing that could have happened for the Bulldogs was Trent Hawkinson getting picked for New South Wales, because he's been awful for them this season. Josh Morris coming out of the side, not great, but I think Chase Stanley can do the job, I think. Also Tim Laffey returning to the side. Whether he actually plays is another thing, but he's been named there. That is a huge in for us. Very happy about that. When Byer gets his chance at halfback with Josh Reynolds, this is a combination I've been wanting to see for a little while. I actually think Josh Reynolds he hasn't been horrible when he's played for the Bulldogs, although it's been he hasn't played too many games, but when he has, I think he's been okay, and by the same. James Graham, are they named? I'm not sure. At the time I'm recording this on Wednesday night, but by the time this goes up, he may well be ruled out. I'd say he probably is. Looked like he was in a knee brace before from one of the photos I saw. I'm not sure who would come in. Probably Assesi or whatever his name is. S-A, hopefully. I'm not really sure what Kafusi offers off the bench, but whatever, he's there. Casiano, I just think... I won't say who will win because I feel like it's just biased for me for the Bulldogs, but I will say it should be a good game. And I think it'll be a close one. I think it'll be a great battle of the 4 packs, to be honest. And yeah, hopefully Bulldogs can get the edge. But yeah, I'm not sure who you'd pick as the favourites for this one. The Knights taking on the Broncos. This should be a pretty solid game too. No Jared Mullen for the Knights. Obviously, he's going to be out for a while. And, you know, it really is the baby Broncos again for, you know, the Broncos. Haven't had that for a while, I feel. I feel they've had, like, some players leave, but I think this has probably been the most they've had for a long while. But yeah, looking at their side, it still does look fairly strong. Kahu back at fullback there. Copley moving into the centres. Jack Reed, Daniel Vito playing, doesn't play too often, but the halves pairing is still intact. Hooker's still there. Kahu's played a little bit of fullback this season. They still got lots of experience for Alex Glenn, Adam Blair, David Stagg. So yeah, a lot of experience. How team gels, I'm not really sure, but you know, they still got the good core of the squad in terms of their spine is intact. Knights, Dane Gagai back at fullback again. He played pretty well last week. Gidley and Roberts still not sold on them. Tyler Randall, I think he actually has been playing quite well, so good for Knights that he's been playing there. I actually think Tarek Sims really needs to step up in these 2 games. I don't think he's been that impressive. I mean, he hasn't done anything really wrong or anything, but sort of just going through the motions by the looks of things. But yeah, it should be a good battle between the centres, I think. Matadi and Leilua up against Reed and Copley. Also, halves pairing possibly as well. Roberts and Gidley under pressure up against Milford and Hunt, who are, you know, well, I've played a fair few games, still rather young and inexperienced. So yeah, should be a good battle. I am going to say the Knights will win just because they're a bit more intact and playing at home, and I'll say 1-12. Right, that's the end of the round 11 preview. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Hopefully you can leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave in the comment section below your predictions for who's going to win and that sort of stuff. Also, keep a lookout for my State of Origin preview videos and that sort of stuff. And yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. If you want to follow me on Twitter, at Mr. Luke and YT is my Twitter handle. And I'll see you in my other videos. Bye, guys.